What's good, everybody, and happy National Air Max Day. Since it's Air Max Day, I wanted to show you guys a little bit of my collection. These are since I'm for the toe, you have to pick four of my best Air Maxes, and then, just to make it even, I did an honorable mention. So we got five right here. And if you guys don't know what National Air Max Day, it's literally kind of like an unwritten holiday in the sneaker community. It's the anniversary of the first Air Max One, and so every year on March 26th, they just celebrate Air Max Day. You're supposed to wear your Air Maxes, and usually sneaker stores, they'll usually throw some type of like theme party. My store in my city is throwing a party, but I really didn't feel like going. To be quite honest with you, I'm not the biggest Air Max fan, but these are really the only five Air Maxes in my collection. And to be honest, like when I get these shoes, again, when I buy shoes, I don't really come in have the mindset of oh, I need an Air Max or things like that. It's just really, if I like the color, if I like the model, sometimes hype comes into a little bit of play. But that really just gravitates toward me. I don't feel like I'm really a hype beast. Because again, I feel like I definitely have some hype in my collection, but I also definitely have like some quote unquote questionable shoes. So without further ado, let's get straight into my top four and an honorable mention of my Air Maxes. So we're gonna start off with honorable mention just to get them out the way. Is the Air Max DNs all day. The reason I'm having this is the honorable mention is because I literally just bought them. I haven't even worn them outside in public. I wore them around the house just to get a feel for them because I bought a 13 and a 14. 14 felt a lot better, but the event that I went to get these, I feel like it was such a vibe. The DJ was great. We were one of the first ones there. I met a really cool reseller, and he was one of those people who had he was an OG. He had a whole bunch of knowledge, and usually I don't really like those type of resellers or those shoe guys because they just be feeling like a no and just be like shoving a lot of stuff in your face. And even though he was kind of doing that, he didn't really he wasn't oversharing or he wasn't over bragging. And I felt like it was just a genuine back-to-back conversation that I haven't had with another sneakerhead in a long time, because I just feel like the community has just gotten trash and watered down. So shout out to that guy. Shout out to Sneaker Politics. Whoever the DJ was, bro, he was killing it. They gave us free drinks, so I think we had like tequila or something, couple shots of tequila. So that was a pretty cool vibe. But I'm not gonna lie, like I said, I'm not a big Air Max fan, but these are the most comfortable Air Maxes that I've ever put on. I like the style, I like the design, and I feel like a lot of people are asleep on them. I made a whole video on them. I was getting, not me necessarily, but they were getting a lot of hate in the comments. So to each his own. And I really just got them. Well, I didn't get them. Originally, I was gonna just get them to resale because supposedly it was only supposed to be released at the Sneaker Politics store. Then they released on sneakers, and the guy at Politics told me that it was only going to be $750 worldwide. But then I saw a lot of people hit on that shock drop, so I don't really know where the stock numbers are, and the resale prices are super low, but I think they'll definitely rise up. So give a clap, for the Air Max DNs all days. Next, moving on to the Air Max Vapor Maxes Evolves. I'm pretty sure that's what they call it. And I like these a lot because they gave me one. They got a story. Honestly, all my shoes got a story to them, but I like this one because this was the last shoe that I was able to purchase with my Champs discount. Basically, long story short, I was a reseller through majority, if not all, of my Champs career. But I kept it on the low. You feel me? I was like Superman and Bruce Wayne, bro. Like nobody really knew until it came to a point where like I was getting a lot of notoriety and a lot of people were noticing me, and I just couldn't hide it anymore. And with that, what Spider-Man said, with great power comes great responsibility. So a lot of people started to hate on me. And long story short, one of the dudes that I worked with, he kind of got a little jealous that I was getting all of the releases, because at Champs, they give you, so say you got 50 employees, right? 10% of the stock, like say like the new Jordan come out or whatever, 10% of that stock is allocated to the employees, but managers get first dibs. So we had 4 managers. So if we got 50 pairs, that would only mean that one other associate would be able to get it outside of the managers. And in order for you to get that, you have to be the top salesperson of that week. And I was always the top salesperson. So he got a little salty because I was always getting the releases, and he started to notice that I wasn't getting them to keep for myself, because he picked up on my preference of shoes, and I was getting stuff that I didn't like, a lot of, you know what I'm saying? And so eventually he tried to do the same thing. He ended up getting caught because we have a discount card that gives you 30% off, but you're only supposed to use it on one shoe per release. And he swiped it 3 times. He got flagged. Our district manager came in and he basically threw me under the bus when he got in trouble. And they gave me an ultimatum, because they said, Josh, you're one of our top salesmen and we want to keep you, but you're also a high profile reseller. So it's either we promote you to management and we're going to transfer you to a higher volume store and you'll get more pay and you'll get better training and you'll be a manager, but you have to quit reselling. And I was like, bruh, I can't do it, bruh. Like, you know, I really made a name for myself with Four Toe, so I couldn't do that. And this was the last shoe. This was the last shoe that I used my discount card on, and I really like it. And the design behind this is just a bunch of different Air Max colorways all together. But it gives a lot of like bait vibes with this right here. But it also has like the moon landing, the lunar Mars right here, the Supreme snakeskin Air Max 98s right here. And I think these are the Italian camo. I know there was like a camo, not a camo pack, but like a country pack of Air Maxes that came out a long time ago, and they did it by each country. So I think this is the Italian one, because I bought those and they did not sell. But you know, I'll just always have memory of these, because this is literally basically like my farewell gift from Champs, because I really enjoyed working at that store. It's just sad that that's the way I had to go out. You feel me? So crazy, bro. Next, we got the Concept Air Maxes, and really, honestly, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I really don't remember how I got these. I either got it from one of my stores or I hit on the Concept website. But this shoe, bro, the detail, like, I just love the design. I'm a sucker for like real colorful and different stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because you can always get, you know, a black and white shoe, or, you know, a red and black shoe, bro. Like, there's so many bread variants. There's so many, you know what I mean? So I just always love the different type of styles. And, you know, I always like the Air Max 1 model, but I just feel like all of the colorways were just always basic. And especially working at Champs, you just literally see all of the Air Max 1s, all the Air Max 90s, and you just like, you want something different. So I never really gave in. Like, there was never an Air Max 1 that just called out my name until I saw this. There was 3 Concept Air Maxes that came out all at the same time, but some were limited than the others. And I think there was one colorway better than this, in my opinion, and I rather had that than this one. But this one is just dope. I like the orange bandana. I like this like flower type swoosh, and then like the Skyline midsole and toe box, and then with the camo on the back, and then like even like everything is just super detailed. You know, I think Concept was in their bag. I really a sucker for when collabs like put in time and effort and details in the shoes. So these are my Concept Air Max 1s, man. These are pretty dope. I think I only wore them once, and now I didn't even go anywhere. So I definitely need to do justice with these. But the thing with like liking a lot of these like colorful and freaky shoes is that you can't really wear them, or, you know what I'm saying, it's just hard to put a fit on, or, you know what I'm saying, or you got to get the right fit. So yeah, I have yet to wear these. Right here, actually, I'm gonna save these for last, man. I'm gonna save these for last. Now these are the Air Max 1 Nike Days. I think these came out on Air Max Day as well a couple of years ago. And so you have like the swoosh. They had dropped a whole bunch of Air Maxes that had like the same theme with this like smiley face. It's called Have a Nike Day instead of Have a Nice Day. So I thought that was a cool play on words. And I'll tell y'all right now, I really don't like blue. You know, my collection is kind of diverse. I end up getting blue shoes, but like overall, like blue is not like, I don't even think in like my top 5 favorite colors. So I'll tell y'all why. The only reason I bought these, and I thought these were I want to say I was in not middle school. I think I was still in high school or I had just graduated, but I just know that I didn't have a car yet. And so my mom had to go to the mall and I was just stuck there. And it's crazy because when I was like younger, I would all whenever my mom would go to this mall and be in there for hours, she would literally just like drop me off at the GameStop. And this was back in the day when they had like the playable consoles, and I would literally like just play the games all day. But then when my interests changed, even though I still game here and there, but when my interests changed, it changed from GameStop to the Foot Lockers and the Champs and all those stores. So I would just literally just go in the stores and just look at them all day. And so yeah, I think this definitely had to be still in high school because if I was working at Champs at the time, I definitely wouldn't have been going in the stores because let me tell you, working at Champs or just any shoe store in general, once you start looking at them shoes every single day, bro, you just start liking them more and more, and you just end up buying stuff, bro. Like I got a bat like bro. There's just so many shoes, bro. You just look at them every day, and then you got a 30% discount, bro. You gonna be wasting your money working at Champs, bro. But so yeah, my mom she left me in the mall, and I went to the Foot Locker, and I was just literally like just staring at these. I don't know. They just called out to my name. There was these in like a pair of Air Max 95s, but I don't like Air Max 95s because they're heavy. Um, and yeah, I literally begged my mom to buy these, and she really didn't want to buy these. And I think the only reason she gave me her card was because she was with like it was either a friend or a business partner that she was trying to talk business with, and I feel like she didn't want to tell me no in front of her friend, so she just ended up giving me her card and she let me buy these. So I don't really like them anymore. I'll definitely still keep these because my mom definitely looked out for me, and I can be a little spoiled at times. At least when I was a kid. Now I gotta buy everything in here. Outside of these, everything right here, I bought myself. I'm grown now. I bought everything in there by myself. These and they're not a part of the video. I'll probably make a whole separate video. Y'all probably need a close up on these, man, because these are trash. They don't even got the wings no more. Like, oh my god! And I think, yeah, the sole is, yeah. But these and those Air Maxes are the only shoes in my collection that my mama bought me. Everything else, I bought myself. So shout out to mom. Shout out to me being a grown man. So let me know the first shoe that you bought on your own. I would really like to know because I feel like the first shoe that you bought on your own it just stick with you all the time, man. And I don't even think I got. I don't even think I got it, man. My collection. I don't know. But the final pair, you should know what these are. But if you don't, they're the Sean Witherspoon Air Max 97 like /1. So it's kind of like a hybrid of an Air Max 97 and an Air Max 1. And really, I didn't even know at the time. At this time, I for sure remember buying these. I was fresh out of high school. I was working at this restaurant and I got paid weekly, but I didn't have like if you're still in high school, you don't know this, but if you are out of high school, you will know this. Well, it really just depends. But when I got out of high school, you fresh out, you really don't know what to do unless you're like going to college or, you already got something set up. But I didn't really know what I was doing. And so I just had a job and I didn't have no responsibilities. I didn't have no bills. I didn't have a car yet. So I'm just getting like these weekly checks and I have nothing to spend it on but food. And I'm like, and this was like when I was really starting to get into sneakers and building my brand. And like, I would just save up and just buy an expensive shoe like every other week. And this was one of them. There was this account called Big Feet Sneaks, and they sold anything like 12 and a half and up. And you could find some steals on there. And so I think I paid $650 for these, but now they're at like 1,300 plus, something like that. But yeah, it was this one guy. I apologize, I don't remember your name. It was years, like probably like 5 years ago. But he sold me these. He was a real nice dude, real cool people. He sold me these, my off-white ones, and I think another. But yeah, I really like these shoes. I fell in love when I first saw these shoes, and I just thought they were impossible to get. So me buying these, I just felt like I really like I was on my stuff. I had my stuff together, just making that big purchase and just having like, this was like my real first like flex shoe. And I ain't gonna lie, I was wearing these any chance that I could get. Anytime I had a multicolored shirt on, I'm rocking these. And every Air Max day, like from the day that I bought them to now, I literally wear these every single year. So shout out to Shauna Witherspoon. I really like the details. And this is probably like a grail for a lot of people. So I'm really have this in my collection. You know, just looking at them makes me smile, bro. So Sean Witherspoon, please come back to Nike because your stuff on Adidas ain't really hidden, bro. Even got some secret gems. He got some secret gems that a lot of people don't know about because they're like dirt cheap. They're like under retail, probably like maybe like $40, $50 depending on your size. And I'm gonna buy them soon, and I'm gonna make a video so I can put y'all on. But I'm gonna wait till I buy them, and then y'all gonna know what I'm talking about. Because I don't want nobody telling me, oh, I've been on these or I got them already. No, I'm gonna buy them first, then I'm gonna make the video. Then I'm gonna tell y'all what I'm talking about. But if you think you know what shoe I'm talking about from the Sean Witherspoon Adidas line, let me know in the comments. But I highly doubt that nobody think they raw because I saw them in person, had the chance to buy them, and I just didn't like them. I feel like every shoe he made with Adidas was a flop. But my homegirl, she showed me she had got them because she be on Grail going crazy, just buying just used stuff and just. But she got small size, so she can do that. You know, all of this right here, 13, 14. So I ain't really. If I don't get it for retail or from a trusted reseller, it's out of there because I don't StockX. Gold is too expensive and resale shops are too expensive. But that's it for the video, man. Let me know if what y'all about my little Air Max collection, man. I feel like there's a whole bunch of better Air Maxes, but like I said, I don't really buy into hype. I literally bought like I feel like this 5 Air Maxes right here is a very random assortment of Air Maxes. You know, I feel like there's no type of color coordination. There's no theme, like similarities to them. They're literally all different, and they're all different models too. And I except for these, but you know, I didn't that on purpose. Like literally, if you look at my collection right now, there's literally no other Air Maxes. These are my only 5 Air Maxes. I was a big Jordan guy. You know, coming from Chicago, I feel like that's all you see: Jordans, Air Forces, and like Tims. You feel me? And then I got to Texas, and you know, I was still wearing Jordans because again, that was like the fashion still. So you know what I mean. But now I'm really on a whole different wave. I really don't plan on buying too many Jordans this year. I'm really on my comfy wave. I'm really going with the fashion trend right now. So those and boots. I really want to get into boots again too, but that's probably for a whole nother video. So let me know what y'all think about my Air Max collection, man. And let me know what's your favorite Air Max and if you even rock some Air Maxes for Air Max today. So with that being said, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace. That's a wrap.